What up, YouTube? I got another gaming laptop to share with you guys, and this one is about 2 years old now. Got in trade. This is probably, even though it's 2 years old, probably like the second, I guess, the best gaming laptop experience that I've had. It's the Acer Predator Helios 500. So it's a 17-inch version. It's the Intel version, not the Ryzen AMD one. Very thick. I don't know the exact specs, but really good looking back vents. I wanted to share with you guys. I really like that. Nothing in the back here but the charger, the display port, and an HDMI. And it's nice to have a full-size display port for like VR. I was using my Oculus Rift S on it, and it's really nice to not have the adapter on it. Then there's a sticker there that says warning, do not touch, just because it gets hot. And then the fans, or I'm sorry, the fins you can see in there are actually blue. Pretty cool. Lots of ventilation. These are intakes on both sides. 2 USB, microphone, headphone. Then on this side, we have 2 USB-C Thunderbolt ports, another USB, and an Ethernet jack, and then more of these vents. On the top, we have the Predator logo, which doesn't light up, unfortunately, like the Predator 300 Helios that I did a review on with the RTX. I do not like this hinge design. So you can see that there's like all this open. There's nothing like connecting here. There's just a hinge on one side, hinge on the other side. So it's really hard to open. As heavy as this laptop is, I mean, it literally like picks the laptop up. But there's lots and lots and lots of flex like right in here. I mean, let's see. Yeah, you guys can see the bezel coming off. I mean, just by pushing on it, which isn't the end of the world. I mean, you're not really gonna be pushing on your screen anyways. But for what this machine retailed for, is kind of, I guess, a disappointment. That's really one of the only things I've ever, I guess one of the only gripes I have with this machine. I just reset it because it is going to be sold here soon. So the other thing it doesn't have, like the Predator Helios 300, was the Predator Sense button. I think on the 300 it's like over here, like where this numlock key is, there's like a Predator logo. So it opened the Predator Sense automatically, which I think was a really nice feature. Let me connect it to the internet. And it looks like I do not have the drivers installed. Put in my password. Done. I don't have the drivers installed for like the motherboard, or I'm sorry, the RGB. It's really not that great. It's really kind of dim. Nothing like the Razer or the MSI. It's just like a 4-zone and nothing fancy. And then these right here are like the, I guess, like programmable keys, so you can make these do you know, program to whatever you want. Never really used them. And then there's different profiles, so based on the color you can program it, so you can have this be, you know, your F1 key, and then you could hit it here, and this right here might be your W key. So I guess for, I don't even know, like RPGs, that might be a good thing, but a lot of shooters and stuff I use. Sorry, it's gonna be beeping. I just connected to the internet, so it's downloading stuff. But anyways, that's really the only, I guess, kind of odd thing. This really nice big power button, nice feature. There it goes, installing. There goes the killer Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is really good. I don't know the exact card. I guess I can pull it up here and tell y'all. Let's see, go to device manager. Give you guys the exact model number. Let's see. There it is. So it's the the Killer 1550i, 160 megahertz internet. I mean, I have a 300 megabyte signal in my house, and it runs fine. Downloads fine. I usually get like 20 megs download with this. Let's see, trackpad. I love the trackpad. I think it's a little small, definitely given all this extra space that we have here. So you guys can tell too, it's kind of annoying, but you can see right there, that right there is where the sticker used to be. I mean, I feel like it's kind of silly to put a sticker on there and, you know, have it mess up the finish when it comes off. So I guess that's something to keep in mind. There's also like one right over here that you can't really tell. It'd be hard to pick up on camera, but anyways, I think that's kind of a, you know, another gripe I have with it. But the WASD have this blue outline, so do the arrow keys. The brightness and volume are down here, which I'm not really a fan of. I'm used to like hitting function and it being like one of the function keys, not all the way over here. But just something that you'd probably get used to. You have more, if they're speakers or vents. Does have a nice deep speaker sound. I do think it's fine to use these speakers while gaming. You know, headset's obviously better, but the speakers on this are really, really good. And my main the reason why I love this machine is the performance. The performance on this machine is incredible. So let me pull up here, show you guys. I don't have a mouse pad, so my mouse is a little freaked out. So it has an 8750H, which is a 6-core, 12-thread, 16 gigs of RAM. We have a 250 gig SSD and a 1 terabyte hard disk drive. And then for graphics performance, we have a GTX 1070 8 gig, and this is like a full desktop 1070. So I mean, this computer has a massive power brick. I mean, this thing is huge. I believe it's 220 watts, 230 watts. Yeah, 230 watts. So it is a gaming monster. 17-inch screen. The bezels are hideous. I feel like they really could have made the machine a lot smaller if they didn't have those gigantic bezels. I mean, this is 17.3-inch screen, and you have like a 1-inch bezel around everything. But the brightness and colors are great. It is 144 hertz resolution, and it is G-Sync. So the battery life is garbage, like complete garbage. But I don't really think this machine, no, this type of machine is not meant to be a laptop. It is a horrible laptop. It is a portable gaming workstation, video editing, like desktop replacement basically. It is heavy, it is bulky, it is not comfortable to have on your lap, but for stuff like this, it is awesome. I mean, I get like desktop level, almost desktop level cooling with this machine. See here, take it off the pad, show you guys kind of the cooling on this. So I have it on a cooling pad, but look at all of this ventilation. There's huge fans, subwoofer. It is very good at keeping this machine cool. It is very heavy. It's got a lot of, you know, heat sinks and fins. I mean, the whole machine here is all these, I mean, I don't even know, like 1 inch tall, 1.5 inch tall heat sinks and fin arrays with fans blowing, and it does not get loud, and it stays very cool. I mean, compared to my newer Dell G7, which I did a review on, which has the 9th gen i7 and an RTX 2060, this thing is a great laptop. It is thinner, it is lighter, it is smaller, it has smaller bezels, all that stuff, but not nearly as good at cooling performance. Doesn't have G-Sync, you know, that sort of thing. This one is a generation old, a couple years older, but like I said, for like sheer gaming performance, it is amazing. I mean, the fans have like a nice, you know, low hum to them. They're not, it doesn't sound like a hair dryer next to you like the Dell, simply because this machine is so big and so thick and has such good cooling that it makes a much better gaming experience. So I mean my processor gets maybe to mid 80s on like full gaming load, which is hot, but it's, you know, for a laptop processor, I mean, that's really good considering my 9750H in my Dell hits 100 in thermal throttles to the point that I have to undervolt it. This thing, it turbos to full speed, stays nice and cool, and the GTX 1070 stays high 60s, low 70s. I don't think I've seen above 73 degrees Celsius, which is cooler than like a reference 1070 Founders Edition, you know, whatever they call it, card. I had plenty of those back in the day, and literally cools better in this machine than, you know, in the full desktop Founders Edition version. So lots of features. I just took it on vacation for 10 days and I left my Dell at home, just because I was, you know, I had it up for sale while I was on vacation, but I was kind of in the middle of nowhere. I guess, you know, with COVID going on, you know, you can't really vacation to big, huge destination spots. So we kind of went in the middle of the mountains in the middle of nowhere. So there's not very many people out there to find, you know, a buyer for something like this. But now that I'm home, I'm back on my Dell, and I went ahead and reset this all to get it ready. So if somebody, you know, wants to come pick it up, you know, then it's ready to go. But I will definitely, there you go. You can see right there when I go to pick it up, the screen. Woo! But for gaming, it's incredible. I really think the 17-inch is, if you're gonna have a desktop and a laptop, you can get away with the 15-inch. For me personally, my vision isn't the best, but I'm also not blind. I don't have to wear, you know, glasses or anything. But the 17-inch screen really makes a huge difference as far as like visibility versus the 15.6. So anyways, like I said, a little bit older of a machine, but still, like I said, not the best on paper compared to my Dell or anything like that, but night and day gaming on this versus the Dell. It's quieter, it's every bit as fast, it doesn't thermal throttle, the screen is amazing, but like I said, it's a horrible, you know, oh, I'm gonna sit on my lap and watch YouTube, you know, type stuff. It's really meant to be like your desktop replacement. So anyways, guys, like I said, if you're considering, like, I mean, I'm selling this one for like $800, which, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, upsetting to sell it for that cheap, but you know, I can sell it at that, still make money. But for such a good machine, you can pick these things up for about that price. And this one, you know, with the i7, the desktop 1070, all that, really, I mean, for years to come, is going to be a great machine. So anyways, if you have any comments or feedback, or if you guys have one of these and I missed something or whatever, just drop it down below. I've been trying to get really good about responding to my comments. So like I said, any feedback I will accept and comment back. But thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. If not, give me the thumbs down. But I hope that's not the case. But anyways, guys, take care.